Founded in 1992 as a small specialist risk insurer with a 10 million rand investment from Rand Merchant Bank, financial services group Discovery has grown into a diversified financial services group with a market cap of more than 77 billion rand. Discovery's recent results, in their group results, we saw that revenue growth grew in excess of 20% from its new businesses, but the market didn't really seem to be overly impressed about this particular set of results. We did see the share price down 12% since the start of the year. But joining us to give us more insight on the outlook for Discovery is a Finweek contributor, Moxima Gama, who joins us live from our Cape Town studio. Good afternoon to you, Moxima. Before we take a look at what's happened since the start of the year, over the past 5 years though, looking at Discovery's share price, it's more than tripled. So what have been the driving factors?
Look, Discovery is a good defensive stock, and investors seem to love defensive stocks. They have a really good business that is credible, and it's like internationally recognized. At this point, they've been on a very huge expansion plan, and they're doing pretty well in Asia and in the UK, currently in the US now. Seem to just be reaching out a client. They're actually launching that vitality program of theirs, which then rewards people who choose a healthy lifestyle, and seem to be getting to the right crowd. So that's what's been building that momentum, that success, and that has then obviously made the share price really rally.
So if we take a look at what's happened year to date, share price as lower by more than 10% there. What has been the factors there?
I think because it has rallied so much for the past 5 years, investors are probably finding it a bit expensive at this point and are offloading it. And then, although the results were pretty good when you mentioned the new business at least coming in with 25 or 27%, their profits did decline by about 49%. So that must have scared them off a little. But I think the general sentiment is it's rallied really hard. It's starting to consolidate, and maybe they should just offload and probably get something, a peer that is cheaper at this point.
Moxima, when you think of Discovery, we'll think about the innovation, but can it sustain this level of growth in new business?
I really think they can. They're really singing a good tune to a bunch of people who really want to change their lifestyle, and this has now become the in thing, and they're getting good reception globally for that, and they are actually offering good products as well. Recently with the iPhone or the iPhone Watch for people who, at least active clients. So such things make you want to be part of Discovery, or rather have their policies, which is, I mean, that's a very good long-term plan, because people are looking to be more healthy or slimmer. So they're targeting the right type of group, which will keep their company sustained for quite some time.
So Moxima, just to get an overall picture for the outlook for this particular company, 12% down year to date. Looking forward, is this something that's likely to continue?
The thing is, because it is kind of overextended, there is a bit of a correction that is due, which is probably which is happening now. It's a bit of a topping out pattern. So around those 107 levels, we could see a bit of downside, potentially to about 90 to the 85 mark. And this is just a mere correction within the bull trend. It's really nothing to do with the statics of the company or how good it is. I mean, they've got good financials. I think at this point, it's just offloading the share, and a correction which is due from very high levels. So that's one thing you'd probably want to heed to if you overextended with the share, that you probably need to offload, because it is topping out at this point.
Moxima, thank you so much for joining us this afternoon. That was a Finweek contributor, Moxima Gama, joining us, of course, straight from our Cape Town studio. Well, up next, let's take a look at this week's trend of the week.